All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another Black Desert video. So today we are going to be doing some of the older bosses again, because recently they added the adventure logs for the older bosses. So the way you find it is just down here for morning bosses, and they've added like the difficulty ones for Calamity 8, 9, 10 for a lot of them. And so I kind of just wanted to go back and see if I still remember the older bosses. It might take a few tries, but let's see. What do we still need to do? Bari is not out yet. Sangashi is probably soon. We need to do Sangoon, Gumiho, and yeah, these two aren't out for 10s yet. So let's start with Sangoon and Gumiho. And then I think that's all the 10s, and we'll figure out what's 9. All right. Yeah, in case you guys are wondering how all of this works, is basically just doing the bosses again. And yeah, they're pretty fun. So let's get this started. Which one do we let's warm up with the Sangoon, because this one is probably the easiest one. I'd recommend people who are like within the 330 to 350 AP. I'd recommend you guys start with this one, just simply because it's easiest to learn and do every week, and then go from there. Why is that so loud? So yeah, this fight, if I remember correctly, it's mostly just back attacks and iframe check. Do I have to write add-ons and everything? I hope so. But yeah, doing the journals, it gives you a rank 1 bundle. So even if you're getting a little bit from the weeklies that are less, it's probably still fine. You're like evening out. 2, 3, jump, disappear. I haven't done this one in a couple of months, so I'm probably washed. You see this little patch of grass right here? Make sure to remember that, because that is a safe spot. Because in Calamity 10, it doesn't tell you to telegraph so everything, so you have to just kind of know, and that's one of them. Next phase we're going into is the room 1, where it's small center. Oh my god, why do you jump out of the map? Dude, I could have had it if it didn't jump out of the map. I hate this game. 3, 4. Now it's gonna do middle room. Dude, I could have had it if it didn't jump out of the map. This is why leaderboards are such a joke in this game. Gonna jump. Yeah, that could have been sub 3. Could have been like 240, maybe 230. All right, well, either way. Rank 1 bundle. Heck yeah, dude. Always nice. Next, we have Gumiho 10. This one I could probably mess up on because it is a little sketch, and they've nerfed this boss a couple of times, or this entire fight, but, you know, sometimes it still kind of is a little questionable. Alright, so the trick is to stand in front until she does the breath, and then you start unloading your damage. There, you look at the one with the necklace and without it. That's the trick. Or just iframe, it really doesn't matter. So, let's see. We got 2 orbs. We shoot the orbs into the center. One. Did that count? 2. Okay, good. So you look at the necklace, you see how 2 of them have red and one has red and green. You focus the one that looks different. When you see the blue burst, you just get out of that. See the blue flame on the side? What that means is it's gonna fall and things explode around it. Dodge 1, dodge 2, dodge 3, dodge number 4, 5, damage time. All right. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Once again, I haven't run that in quite a while either. All right. So let's see. Another 10 down. All right. So I think we got all the 10s that are currently released out. Let's see what's next. Yeah, that's not out yet. I can't wait for C10 Sangashi. This one is actually the most fair fight I've ever done of all of them. It felt like if I lost, it's my fault. Everything else is like RNG. All right, so we did all the 10s that are done. We need 9 golden pig. Okay, so the rest would be probably 9 golden pig, 9 Sangoon, and 9 Gumiho. All right, I think that's doable. Let's do something different. If I thought I was gonna lose to any fight, it would be Gumiho, because that one has a lot of odd mechanics and it's not just a burst window. I'm still mad about that Sangoon, to be honest. I could have had like a 30-second save, or maybe even more. This fight, I don't really like it that much. It's just an iframe check. So that one, you get stunned if you're in it, so you just kind of, and then hit by the flames, so you just kind of have to get out of it. So it does that cycle twice. Then iframe it. This one you can kind of more or less move where, like, position him with his jumps. He'll always jump towards you 3 times, and so you can like center him or something. I need him to turn to blue flame so I could get that to purple and CC him. Okay, he's changing to blue. Dang. I'm lost. I got him here. Okay. I'm not completely washed. You get a... What is the Voltarian Trace of Thunderbolt from 9s if you score rank 1? Oh, apparently you do. Nice. Man, that reward though ain't great. Okay, now I guess we go cycle this again. Let me just confirm it and make sure I'm not doing anything extra again. Sangoon 9 and then Gumiho 9. I'm still tilted about that 10, man. One. Oh, it just kind of did it. Okay. I think I'm doing like too much damage. It's just doing mechanics. It just did all the mechanics at once. Usually what I do is let the big ones just jump and then AoE the smaller ones that get like grouped up. Oh, man. Let me get a few seconds of damage. Oh my god. $233. I feel like I could have done that faster, but that was, you know, solid for being out of practice. Oh my god, that was a really fast time. This guy, yeah, like look at all these times, right? I feel like this guy just had really good RNG with the like the mechanics not lining up or just did the same thing over and over. Yeah, so I got 233. Yeah, that's pretty good for, well, it just reset, so that's last week. One more. All right, one more. I hate how it jumps so much. Yeah, so you see that red AoE like under him, the red marker? It doesn't show that on 10. You just kind of have to learn. Got two of them. Ooh, okay. One. Two. Did I shoot 3 of them in? Oh, either way. Failed that mechanic. Why do they even put a retry button in here? Like, I get it, but if you die, you really need a harmony to go off again. Failed a 9, but one shot at a 10. I wish I could fight the boss without that doing that red AoE like 5 times in a row. Hey, orb phase, it should be 2. It's based on how long it takes you to get to this phase. One. 2. Might as well just get out of that. Move over. All the blue fires are doing things. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hate this boss so much. Oh my god. Why is it doing that 3 times in a row? Who thought this was a good fight? Zero seconds of downtime or damage phases. Wow, damage phases in a red circle. Why is that a new time? That's concerning. Well, we never have to do that one again. I think these are times. 317, 406. Cool.